Hey, this is Angie.
And I'm Brian.
And we are
Happy Healthy Vegan. Well, we did that video recently about Hampton Creek getting warned sternly by the FDA for using the word Mayo. We go, what's up there? Is there some kind of conspiracy against this vegan food company? Are we just being...
Why are they picking on Hampton Creek and not all these other vegan mayonnaise? That's what seemed really suspicious.
Yeah, the other ones are breaking the law too, using the word mayo or mayonnaise in a non-egg containing product. So we're going, what's up with that?
Yeah, totally. So, we were suspicious, but, we didn't have any facts to back it up. But lo and behold, within hours of filming our video, we hadn't even edited yet, this whole story broke wide open, and yes, there is a government conspiracy against Hampton Creek.
This story centers around the American Egg Board, and if you're not familiar with them, they're a branch of the USDA. They're a part of our government, so they should be working for us.
Yes, the citizens, not for...
industry.
Mm-hmm.
But...
yeah, so as far back as 2013, the then president of the American Egg Board, Joanna Ivey, had sent out an email.
Panicking.
Yeah, she was saying that she's getting so many emails and calls coming in about Hampton Creek that they consider it to be a crisis situation and like a major threat to, the egg industry. So she started taking it to task and started coming up with ways that they could basically
defeat Hampton Creek.
Yeah. One of the crazy things they initially did was try to prevent Whole Foods from carrying just mayo.
Well, that was a funny story.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called up basically some kind of lobbyist thug guy who they said, if we pay him enough money with one phone call, he'll call Whole Foods and tell them to not carry Hampton Creek products. Fortunately, it didn't go down that way. Hampton Creek stuff is in Whole Foods.
It is.
But just the thought of them interfering like that with commerce and business.
I know, it sounds so gangster, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So failing the gangster tactics, and in fact, there was actually some joking amongst some of the American Egg Board members that maybe they could, make a few calls and send a guy out to basically break some kneecaps.
At Hampton Creek.
Yeah. Okay, so that didn't work, obviously. But so what they did actually do, and there's a lot of documentation about this, what they did is they hired the largest PR firm in the world. There's this bill where you can actually see exactly what services were provided and how much money was spent. So the American Egg Board actually offered to pay top bloggers, up to $2,500 each to make posts that were egg positive. Not only did they indicate that they had to make one blog post, they also had to do 1 to 2 tweets and 1 to 2 Facebook posts. And they had really specific outlines of the types of things that they wanted to say, and they even had a hashtag, Team Eggs. So if you just look up hashtag Team Eggs, you see all these mommy bloggers and nutritionist posts just start, queuing up in your Google search results.
They wanted these bloggers to say, and I found this PDF, I'll link to it too, and it has all the bloggers that they paid off too, so you can see which ones you can't trust. Eggs are all natural and packed with a number of nutrients, including high quality protein. Like, really? I didn't know eggs were natural. I thought they were created from some bizarre process in outer space involving aluminum or something, which I believe is natural.
Well, once again, this sounds so much like the information that was unearthed by Dr. Greger about what you can and can't say about eggs. There's very little you can say that's truly positive about eggs.
We showed that clip from Dr. Greger where the Egg Board wanted to put out literature saying eggs are nutritious, and they said, no, you can't do that. And what they said here, the eggs are packed with nutrients. Like, all food has nutrients of some kind.
Well, we can say it has protein, and, don't even get us started on protein.
Egg farmers work hard to provide safe, nutritious food while maintaining the highest quality of care for their hens. Just all this nonsense.
Blah, blah. Total doublespeak. Well, what's worse is that on the mommy blogs that I was looking at, a lot of them did seem to indicate that the American Egg Board had reached out to them. In fact, saying the American Egg Board had provided recipes. What was worse, they gave them a 10-day challenge to give up their morning cereal and instead to provide eggs to their family. So they're going on about, how quick and easy you can make the eggs in the microwave and how filling they are, one of those double speaks, and how cost effective it was.
They wanted the blogger to say that eggs are the cheapest source of protein at just 15 cents a piece. It's a bunch of nonsense. Go up against legumes or spinach. I'm sure that'll take on eggs. And you talk about that 10-day challenge of not having any cereal. I wonder what the Dairy Board, the U.S. Dairy Board thought of that.
That's so true. Hey, what about our mouths?
let alone the cereal makers can't be excited about that.
They also paid like $5,500 to send letters to the editor, to Wall Street Journal and Huffington Post, and even more troubling, thousands and thousands of dollars to provide real-time monitoring and response to all Beyond Eggs, stuff online. Yeah,
like
coverage.
Say if someone puts out a blog post or like us on YouTube, a video, and we see this happen all the time. We get these comments from people who don't seem to be people.
Yeah.
They seem to be speaking like, party line stuff, talking points, nameless, faceless people. It's like, oh my God, we're getting trolled by the freaking egg board.
I know that's the kind of thing that we talk about a lot in the vegan scene, but I feel like this kind of puts a little more, solidity to our suspicions.
It's
that
true.
There are trolls out here.
Paid trolls, industry trolls that come to our YouTube channels speaking their propaganda. And if you're one of them, if you find this, I'm just going to delete you. I have no tolerance for your BS.
There's this contract showing all the money paid to this PR firm, $43,000.
So you might wonder, why is the American Egg Board and the egg industry going so crazy about Hampton Creek's existence?
Oh yeah, it seems like an awful lot of money and time and effort to put into this, potentially breaking up to 5 laws according to, the presentation of the documents. I thought about it, and it's really not just about Mayo. It's not just about vegan mayonnaise. Like I mentioned in our last video, they didn't go after all those other vegan mayonnaise producers. It's because Hampton Creek is providing a plant-based egg substitute that they're using for more than just mayonnaise. They've got a wildly popular egg-free cookie dough that's, sold. I read up to 8 million people buying it in school cafeterias, corporate cafeterias, yada yada yada, every single day.
And they have an egg substitute, which is not sold on retail yet. It's being sold on the commercial or industrial level. So that's taken away from egg sales to those people.
Yeah, it's because this egg substitute is what's used in the cookie dough, what's used in the mayonnaise, and now they're working on a product called Just Scramble.
Can't wait.
I know, it's really exciting. I've been actually following this for over a year. There's been some taste tests and everything, but it's supposed to come to market this year, and it's supposed to mimic, you can make egg scramble, omelet, French toast, all that type of stuff. I mean, potentially this could be used as like an eggless egg McMuffin. It could be used. Oh my gosh, I think that's what's freaking them out. When you start to think about it, this is what's freaking them out. It's cheaper to produce than eggs.
If there's competition out there that's better, healthier, and cheaper, and tastes the same as yours, yeah, they're freaking. They see if one major market chain or major food supplier goes with it, it'll be a domino effect.
Yeah, so they're freaking out, but Hampton Creek is not standing for it.
No, actually, once they got wind of what just happened here, they're lobbying Congress to do an investigation about this corruption in the USDA. They can't be influencing commerce like they're doing, trying to basically stomp out a vegan food company. So this conspiracy is true. I have all the documents linked down below. Read them. It's fascinating. The United States government trying to shut down a vegan food company. What do you think?
Yeah, leave your comments down below. We'd love to hear them. And if we suspect that you're some sort of FDA troll, you're out of here!
Ban hammer. Gone.
So definitely share this with a friend. Like the video if you're into it. And stay subscribed for more vegan news and information from Ryan and I here at Happy Healthy Vegan.
And until next time, keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.
You can say Twinkies and Coca-Cola are nutrient-dense, but legally, you can't say something is nutritious unless it's actually nutritious. So, for example, the egg industry wanted to run this ad calling eggs a nutritional powerhouse that aids in weight loss. The USDA had to remind the industry you can't portray eggs as a diet food because of the fat and cholesterol content.